Hey everybody, welcome to this month's question of the month. I'm here to answer your questions on a monthly basis. Just go to yoganatomy.com/my question, submit your own. We'll try to get it on video for you. This month's question comes from Regis. I've been practicing Ashtanga yoga for the past 5 years, and recently my right knee has developed some severe pain when flexing into certain positions such as Japanese squat, pigeon, or even cross legs. In most of the poses where we need to stretch the leg, including forward bend and downward dog, I lock the knee. Is that correct? I feel it's just causing my knee pain to worsen. How can I adjust positions to change this dynamic? Thanks in advance, Regis. All right. A number of things here. Lock the knee, you know, what does that mean? Like you're straightening it with all the effort in the world that you can muster up every time it's straight? If that's the case, no, I would say that's not correct. That doesn't mean that this is where your knee pain came from, but you certainly seem to feel like that's exacerbating it. That's making it worse. So relax your knees a little bit. Just on that note, and just the fact that you say that you lock your knee in all of these positions, Regis, soften a little bit. The way I describe it is use as much effort as necessary and as little as possible. You're not trying to use up all your energy, you're trying to cultivate energy in your practice. So this could be a much bigger conversation for you in the way you approach your practice, etc. So should the knee be straight? Yes, the knee should be straight. That's different than locked in the sense that, to me, when I see a locked knee, one, there's the hyperextended version. People who have hyperextended knees, which is anatomical, and the knee goes backwards. People would sometimes refer to that as locked. For me, if you're putting a lot of effort into keeping that knee straight, that's also qualitatively locked. So back off of that. Soften your knees a little bit. Doesn't mean don't try to make them straight. It just means you don't need to use so much energy. The other thing you can do is, because you're saying you believe it to be connected to severe pain when flexing into certain positions, if you bend your knees when you do all of these other poses where they're supposed to be straight, does that reduce your pain when you do Japanese squat, pigeon, or cross legs? I've got loads of articles on knee pain on the website. Outside knee pain, inside knee pain, center line knee pain. There's probably a dozen, if not more, articles on knee pain, which you should go read. Keep in mind that most commonly you're an Ashtangi, so I know you're folding your leg. I know how you're operating in terms of what postures you're doing, which most knee problems come from the hips. The hips are too tight relative to your desire to put them in lotus or put them behind your head or whatever it is. So just keep that in mind. Now that your knee is already painful, let's say, I'm just going to make up a story. I'm not saying you have this, but let's say you had a meniscus tear, and that's what's causing pain in your knee. When you straighten your knee, a lot of times you'll end up with a Baker's cyst because of a meniscus tear, or you'll have inflammation or swelling in the joint. And when you straighten your knee, you're putting a different kind of pressure because the Baker's cyst happens in the back of the knee, for instance. So you could be exacerbating a secondary effect of a different injury in your knee. So just keep that in mind, okay? Check out your hips, see what's going on there. Watch my videos on Lotus and Lotus Prep, all right? Anybody else? Once again, you got a question, I'm here to answer it. Go to yoganatomy.com/my question.